Hello there, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we are moving into the season of fall, one of my favorite seasons of the year. This is Autumn Equinox and it begins on September the 22nd. And those of you that are in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going to experience a season of spring. Now, the reason why this is my favorite time of the year is because I love storms. I just love the ambience of storms, the lightning, the thunder, the sounds, the rain. I love it all. And I also love being cozy and comfortable in my home. I love wearing my house coat. I love going out and getting lattes. It's just a wonderful time. Now, what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with a divine healing oracle message. This comes with an affirmation. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. And then I'm going to end off with an angel number for you. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Sagittarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting, remember to rest. Remember to rest, Sagittarius. I don't know if any of you are seeing a fox. This is coming in as a confirmation for you today. And if you're not seeing one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So we have the number 37 on this card. Some of you might be seeing this number in your life. Perhaps you are 37 years old as you're watching this reading, or you are a life path number 1. These are all coming in as confirmations. So the message here is you don't need to spend every minute of your life in action. Give your body the rest and care it needs. So once again, you don't need to spend every minute of your life in action. Give your body the rest and care it needs. Now, this comes with an affirmation. Feel free to write this down and use it over the next couple of weeks. It is safe for me to take a break. It is safe for me to take a break. Look at that. So remember to rest, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So 10 of Wands, look at this. You are exhausted here, my friends. There's a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of energy that you're putting out in the world. You're coming to a completion point in your life. There is a new cycle that is opening for you, so get ready for this energy. So the 10 of Wands to start. We have the 4 of Cups. You're not feeling motivated. Maybe you're just feeling way too tired. Maybe there's some worry there, doubt, right? Uncertainty. Whatever this is for you, you have to release this energy because what it is that you desire is already there waiting for you to claim it. All right, so that's the 4 of Cups. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're going to experience a big change in your life. This is that cycle that is coming in, right? There's an old cycle ending and there's a new cycle opening. And this Wheel of Fortune is shifting in your favor, Sagittarius. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it's in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This will strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. So those of you that are seeing, so we've got double 10s here, by the way. Okay, so some of you might be seeing 10, 10. 10s around you, that's coming in as confirmations. Also 4s. Okay, now before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs and share this reading with someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so the 10 of Wands, everyone, it feels like there's a block here. This is about to be cleared. You're actually meant to go over this block, go under this block, around it, or through it. You have to figure out how you're going to get through this block. I feel some of you are saying, I'm trying to get through this block and I don't know how. I feel that the answers that you are seeking around how you're going to get through this block are going to come to you once you put the weight down, once you clear your mind, once you have that vision very clear of what it is that you desire. What is it that you're wanting to experience in your life? Sagittarius, very powerful energy here. So Spirit is asking you to get clear on what you want to experience in your life. What kind of life experience would you like to experience? Visualize it, feel it, don't doubt it, put that into the universe, right? And what's happening here is I feel that a lot of you are doing many different things and things that might not be benefiting you, allowing you to grow. These are wasted energy. So some of these wands are wasted energy. So this is where Spirit wants you to take a really good look at the energy that you're putting out there in the world. What kind of energy is it? Because the kind of energy that you put out in the world is the kind of energy that you're going to receive back. And I feel some of you may have felt like you've been stuck in a loop or a cycle many times. It's like everything seems to repeat in different ways, but it's kind of like the same thing happens and you're feeling like, why is this happening to me? What am I doing that is making me feel like I keep going through the same thing over and over again? I feel that if you want a change in your life, Sagittarius, you have to change something about yourself. There's something that you do repetitively that is creating this cycle over and over again for you. And I feel that Spirit is trying to teach you this lesson, but perhaps you might not be learning it. This is for some of you, right? For others, I feel that maybe you've had a creative block recently. Maybe there's some sort of other block somewhere, like a money block, a relationship block, and you're not sure. Maybe everything in your life is going good except for this one particular thing. And it just feels like, how do I fix this? How do I get through to this? So there's something you're doing in your habits, in the way that maybe you believe. It's maybe your belief system. There's something there. Spirit is saying you're going to figure this out. You're going to find this out once you start to look. Look a little bit deeper. Maybe this comes from your family. Maybe it's a parent that taught you something specific and it's engraved in your mind. I feel there's definitely something engraved in your mind that you're not willing to be open to explore other avenues around it. So they're wanting you to unlock something within yourself that allows you to be more open around experiencing this thing. I don't know what this is for you. It's really interesting because it's such a small little thing. And I feel for some of you, you know what this is because you've been told what this is. And it's almost like you brushed it off or you didn't hear it because there's like a mental block here. It's almost like your brain filters out words or things that you just don't want to hear. So it just blocks it out. It's almost like your brain has decided it doesn't want to hear it anymore. So this is really interesting how this is starting to come up for some of you. You'll have to share with me if you're experiencing any of these energies and actually share with me what it is that's coming through for you with these cards today. I love hearing your stories. So know that there is a block being removed and it's through your actions that's going to actually remove this block. It's something that you're going to do. So Spirit is wanting you to explore, to research, to find a way. And if you are someone that is saying, I've been trying to find a way, think outside the box, or maybe non-action is the action you need to take right now. I feel for some of you, especially because we have the 10 of Wands, there's a new beginning, there's a new opening. There's this completion that is happening here. You're coming to this ending of something, right? It's closing out, and like I'm hearing some people actually celebrating. So there's celebrations around this, and it's almost like you've reached this level, you've hit this goal, this milestone, and you're now moving to that next level. And maybe you're exhausted and tired, and you don't even want to think about, all this energy that you have to put out into something else. You're just like exhausted. And I feel this is why it's saying, remember to rest. The weight, some of you are carrying burdens, but there's this celebration around some sort of a completion period here as you move into that next chapter. So what Spirit wants you to do here is take rest. Maybe what you're meant to do here is go inward, spend some time with yourself, maybe you time just by yourself to do something, maybe go to the spa, out in the woods, in the cabin, go for a walk in nature, right? Where you're spending a little bit of time for yourself to kind of think things through, mull over them, come up with ideas, and then figure out ways. This is where you're going to find a way here. This is where the energy is going to get unblocked. Okay, is you finding a way to unblock it. It feels like you're going the right way, but it's like, I can't see the path. Like I'm there, I just can't see it. And it is there, it's right here, right? And there's a tree in front of it, maybe blocking the view, right? It's there. So Spirit is confirming that it is there, but there's some things that you need to walk away from. There's some patterns or habits that you have to release in your life. So I do feel that there is a big release that is going to happen in your life. And again, there's too many wands. Some of you are picking up responsibilities that aren't even yours. This is why you have to sometimes put the wands down to take a look at, okay, what is it actually that I'm doing? Where am I putting my energy? Right? Some of you are maybe feeling not motivated. Maybe your energy is low. Maybe you're just feeling tired all the time. Maybe you're unclear, foggy. I'm just getting a lot of different things here popping up as reasons why. Or you're just, creative block keeps popping up here as well. Maybe you're having a creative block. Maybe do something completely different in your day just to get yourself out of that little rut. Like just go do something else, do something fun, something exciting, right? Something that you enjoy, and then come back to this because it'll open you up a little bit. It'll free that pent up energy. Maybe go exercise, go for a swim, go for a jog, right? Burn that energy that's being held inside of you. But what I'm getting here is it's waiting, it's there. I feel some of you can feel that it's there. Some of you can see that it's there. You've called it in. So the number 4 in numerology is a number of manifestation. It's a number of security and grounding, right? It's also a number of protection and safety. So Spirit is letting you know that you're safe and protected first off. And you're able, like I feel you want to do something, but you're hesitant here. Sagittarius, it almost feels like you want to do something. What is this that you want to do? You can share with me in the comment section below. There's something that you're wanting to do, but you're hesitating to do it because of fear of something or judgment of something. It's there behind you. Okay, and then maybe this is judgment or, fear of what family might think, your friends might think, or whoever might think. Maybe you're afraid that if you go after this desire that you might leave people behind, that you're growing, and how is that going to look for you? Like a lot of different ways that some of you might be worrying about something and not actually picking up on this opportunity. It feels like self-sabotage that's popping up here as well. Maybe you're seeing someone going through this, right? Maybe you're seeing someone going through this. I feel that you're meant to elevate in life, Sagittarius. You are actually elevating. You're growing spiritually. Not everyone's going to be in alignment with your energy, especially the people that you're with and spend time around. The things that you do, the things that you love doing. I feel that some of you are seeing them behind you now. And maybe it sucks. It sucks sometimes to leave things behind, but you're moving to a higher frequency. You're the one that wanted this. So Spirit is saying, be careful what you wish for, because when you get it, sometimes that comes with a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of change. But once you get through that in-between period, you move to this other energy where you're in alignment with different things, different people, and you're really going to love this, right? This is in alignment with what it is that you want to experience. You've actually called this into your life. So they want you to find ways to motivate yourself. I use music, right? If you're feeling low motivation around something, maybe you're just not feeling good, you don't have the energy, maybe look into what it is that you're eating, your diet. I feel diet sometimes plays a big role in the way that we feel, the way that we think, the way that we do things. So perhaps you're meant to actually take a look at the things that you're eating and maybe change your diet. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you are feeling like you need to see a medical doctor, go do that to get the right information here. Do your research, everyone. Do your research. I have a friend that just changed her diet, and it's changed her life in the most profound ways. And it was because she took out sugar. She was eating a lot of vegetables. She started eating more meat, and that's been working for her. Remember, we are all different. Our bodies work differently. So find things that are healthy, that make you feel good. But I do feel there's something to do with your diet, especially if you're lacking in energy, okay? Because you're meant to actually put some energy out there. That is what's happening here. motivation, and dreams. I'm getting a dream coming in over and over, a repetitive dream. Are any of you having repetitive dreams? I feel there's a loved one trying to reach to you through these dreams. There's some sort of communication coming in. So have a dream journal ready at night, especially when you dream, and remember it when you wake up, write it down right away. I actually had a dream a few weeks ago where I was seeing Ryan Reynolds. We had just watched his recent movie, Deadpool. And then he showed up in my dream and he kept repeating the same thing over and over to me. So then I woke up a few times. I didn't have my journal with me and I couldn't write it down, but I'm like, you know, I said it to myself a few times. I'm like, you know what? I should be able to remember this. And then when I woke up, I didn't remember it. I was like, oh, he kept repeating the same thing over and over. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are shifting here, everyone. Some of you are going to experience a sudden shift right away, immediately. Others, you're going to feel this wheel turning slowly. Now, this is a major change that is coming into your life in some area of your life. This could be the whole of your life because of some sort of a change that you make. You're going to see that, oh my gosh, my life just turned around. This feels like a miracle. For some of you, this is going to feel like a miracle. Okay, there's a lot of magic. There's a lot of sparkle here. This also feels like a season changing, right? We are now moving into the season of fall. I love the season fall. Some of you love it. Some of you hate it. It's all about how you feel about it, right? So we've got this beautiful new energy entering your life and it's anything you want it to be. If you choose to not like it, then you're not going to like it. If you choose to like it, you will like it. I really feel that it's up to us. And this is, some of you might not agree with this, but I feel because of what I've experienced in my life, anytime I show up with a positive attitude, I experience positive things. How I choose to experience what I'm going through is how I experience it. So try that for yourself. This is just like sun energy. I've been talking about this quite a bit in this batch of readings. Is the sun comes up every morning as bright as it is every single day. Right? Giving us light to this earth. This is how Spirit wants you to show up every single day. And this new cycle of your life is like the bright sun, to wake up every single day that bright and shine your light in the world as much as you can. Yes, sometimes things go wrong. Let them go wrong. Let's not fuss about it. Let's not stress about it. I know that sometimes that's hard to deal with. I'm not perfect either, right? I don't always deal with things happily, but for the most part, I'm a very happy person, right? I deal with things calm. It's one of my superpowers. I had to acquire the superpower of calm anyways, right? So we have acquired superpowers that we're meant to actually apply in our lives. And this wheel changing in your favor here, everyone, I feel some of you have made this wheel shift for yourself. You did this. You made it shift. I feel karma is at play here as well. There's something karmic happening here, a karmic tie closing, a karmic tie entering with this, something to do with your past life. I'm getting like the Mandela effect coming in as well for some of you. It's really interesting because I'm going back like 14 years for some of you. Something to do with something 14 years ago. And now that chapter is closing. And maybe you remember things differently. And you have people that were maybe in your life that remember it differently, or it's like the Berenstain Bears and it's now a different version of that. Like it's really interesting. It feels like a Mandela effect happening with this Wheel of Fortune, and then karma, and then past life energy as well. Allow yourself to be open. Don't be afraid of change. I know that's easier said than done, but if you are able to create a healthy relationship with change, you're going to find life to be a little bit more easier, I feel like, because change is ever present. We go through changes all the time. And if we're someone that is afraid of change, then we don't grow, right? If we don't take chances, if we don't grow with the change, evolve with that change, we don't experience growth in our life. So you have to move through whatever this change is that's coming into your life and allow yourself to breathe the air in that next season of your life, okay? And they want you to actually work on the way that you are showing up in this new cycle of your life, how you're choosing to experience it, how you're choosing to perceive it, how you're choosing to put your energy out in it, right? Because all of this is going to come back to you, right? And we want to be centered in love. So the more love, kindness, and compassion that you can spread into the world, the more of that you're going to receive back, right? So there's a give and take energy here. I'm also seeing a really swirly, sparkly line, almost like a portal. I feel this is a portal. There's a portal opening, a door opening for you that you're about to enter. This is going to feel like a time jump. It really is. So there's a lot of beautiful things that are coming in. It's like a door is unlocking. You're able to walk into this new portal, this new energy. So that blocked energy is going to unblock itself, and away you go into this new realm, into this new plane of field, frequency, vibration, everyone. So I'm going to now pull a bonus card from the Spirits of the Natures Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the card's message here. So I'm getting Sequoia Tree, Balance, 35. If I'm saying this wrong, you can correct me in the comment section below, but I think this is what it's called, Sequoia Tree, right? So Sequoia. So the number 35, if you're seeing this number anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message. Some of you might be 35 years old as you're watching, and others you might have life path number 8. You might be a life path number 8. These are all confirmations, and if you're looking for timing, I'm getting 35 days and 35 hours around the message of this card. All right, so the message here is giant sequoias are the most massive trees on Earth, measuring an average of 20 feet in diameter, chest high, and 35 feet across that base. Their bark can grow up to 3 feet thick with branches up to 8 feet in diameter. They can reach heights of 260 feet, though some are as tall as 300 feet. They can also live for a very long time, the oldest sequoia being over 3,200 years old. Oh my goodness. A particular sequoia called General Sherman is not only the largest living tree in the world by volume, but the largest living organism by volume on the planet. If you were to stand at the base of these majestic trees and look up, it would appear as if this tree was actually touching the sky, quietly announcing its arrival to the heavens as a messenger from below, yet at the same time its roots remaining strongly embedded in the land. This magnificent being provides a living metaphor of how we can reach for the heavens while remaining firmly grounded, a reminder that the spirit of Sequoia as to the importance of remaining grounded as we sustain our relationship with spirit. So the message for you with this card is, you've noticed lately feeling off balance, heavy, too grounded, and caught up in the world of the mundane. Or you might be constantly dwelling in your mental processes, worrying, planning, trying to control life, so distracted with your obsessive thoughts that you've been unable to stay present in the moment. You may have been finding yourself drifting along, spaced out, head in the stars, but not sure where your feet are. It's especially important now for you to remain as steady and as grounded as you can while simultaneously standing and walking tall to stay in touch with the celestial realm. The balance of these two polarities is not a static position you achieve and then maintain effortlessly. It's a constant shifting dynamic that flows with periods where you can feel yourself aware of both your spirituality and your physicality. By embodying spirit, you are much more open to receiving guidance from both the spirits of nature and the celestial realm, ancestors, ascended masters, and archangels. To experience that convergence of earth and heaven, stand on the earth in your full stature, barefoot if possible. Close your eyes, breathe deeply and slowly, and imagine yourself as this magnificent being called Sequoia. Invite Sequoia spirit to merge with you for a few moments. Enjoy the synergy that's created when heaven and earth dance together in celebration of true oneness in those perfect moments of true balance. So look at that Sequoia tree here, everyone. Let's go ahead and pull an angel number for you now. So some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting 888, karma. Look at that. I don't know if you're seeing these numbers in this sequence. This is your confirmation today. So a lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. Now, some of you might resonate. The power just went out. All right. I'm going to continue finishing this off here. So we've got some keywords which are balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. So some of you might be resonating with these keywords here. So hey, my beautiful friends, I'm so happy to announce that we now have memberships available on my channel. So those of you that have been looking to support me, my channel, and my work, you can now do so by becoming a member of this channel. As a member, you get perks. Some of those perks right now on the level 1 scale are custom badges and emojis that I made myself for all of you to use. All right, and there's more levels incoming over the next little while here. But first, we've got the level 1, which is the beautiful friends at $2.99. So if you're interested in supporting me, this is a really good way to do that. So I'm looking forward to see where we could take this community. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you, because without you, this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much, everyone. This is your reading, everyone. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. And sorry about the lights going out. What the heck? That could be a sign, everyone. All right, until the next time.